Let's get it, man. Young Marley, I just skipped class with progress report. Big Shark, Mr. Sharklato.
The progress report.
All right, what's going on? It's your girl, Lalaa Shepard. This is a new episode of Skipping Class presented by the Progress Report. I got Young Marley in the building. How you feeling?
I'm good, man. Appreciate
Absolutely.
y'all for having me,
Yeah, this is definitely long overdue. Shout out to my man Keith for one.
Yeah.
Like he definitely,
He been on it for sure.
Yeah, he been like, man, you need a link with him. I came to a couple of your events, but I know you be busy and whatnot. Then a couple of other people have been telling me about you as well too. And of course, me just knowing you and just knowing of your brand, like super salute. You definitely progressive. So I appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So okay, cool. So yeah, matter of fact, me and Mike, we went to your last pop-up shop in Atlanta, like maybe 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
So what was that?
I mean, it was just, everybody trying to come out and support each other brand for real and just promote, network, whatever it is that you're trying to do for real. The opportunity was there, the platform was there. So
For sure.
a lot of people came and, they was very successful that night,
Yeah.
I had a lot of stories of people who've been having like merchandise for over a year. They came to my pop-up and that shit was sold out the same day. So,
Wow.
just opportunity for real.
Absolutely. Now it was vibes, man. I ran into a lot of artists, a lot of people in the cannabis industry too, you know what I mean? So that shit was dope.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For
Appreciate
sure.
Everybody came out. Sada Baby,
Yep.
VL Deck, Rich Homie
Rich
Quan.
Homie, yep.
Man.
Big Brad, few
Yep.
people.
Big
Definitely.
Brad, the real one, everybody. It was a whole list, like 53 vendors for real.
For sure.
Shit was lit.
So how is something like that possible in Atlanta?
I mean, it's all about how you do it for real.
I feel
That's
that.
it.
For sure.
And how you moving, just your community for real.
True.
Everybody know what's going on, so
Yeah.
they know how to move. They know how I needed to look, how I gotta be. Shit. But I appreciate everybody for believing in me and coming to support me though. So
Absolutely. Absolutely. Who was on the painting that you guys received in the middle of the event?
that was my baby brother, Lotto, man. Long live Lotto.
Got
My heart,
Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like, I didn't get to see it too well because it was a lot of people over there though, but definitely rest in peace.
It was nice.
Sure.
The artist came out and she definitely, blessed us with that piece.
Wow.
That was hard though.
It was.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a beautiful moment. Did you know that was going to happen?
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
I knew it was something though.
Yeah.
Like, everybody come over here, she got a paint or whatever. I ain't know though, but I figured it.
Absolutely. Okay, so talk about growing up in Atlanta, man. One might assume with you being into cannabis, I know you're into music as well too, but you from the West Coast or something, but you from Atlanta.
Yeah, everybody think that.
Yeah.
I'm just diverse for real. But I'm born and raised. I'm Grady baby, Grady Memorial, shit. From Zone 3, Grant Street, Summer Hill. My grandma lived on Atwood on the west side, so shit, I'm really from here. My whole family was really born and raised in Atlanta. A lot of people know my grandma. She was the first number lady in Atlanta. She went to jail for that shit. My uncles them was, big in the streets. Like my mama, everybody, like my dad, the whole family. So I was really born in this shit for real. I was the baby.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
And so coming from like the real Atlanta, what would you say that you missed the most with all these different changes on the music side, entertainment side, the demographics, everything?
Shit, I miss the days where niggas really be outside, like get clean, old school, ride down P Street. We're going through all the clubs, traffic, you can't, just everybody outside vibing. That's what I miss about Atlanta for real. Ain't nobody outside no more. Everything just so on social media make everything accessible. So people ain't gotta really go out no more. Shit, I just watch this shit from my phone in the house or wherever. So that's what I miss about the A.
I feel that. That's
parties, for real. The good parties.
Yeah.
Niggas was dancing, girls dancing. Just vibes, for real. Everything just so gangster now. Like,
right.
Niggas don't even want to dance and have fun.
True.
So, I get it, though. Shit real out here.
It is real. So during the Snap era, what was Young Marley doing at the time? Was you dancing? Was you too cool? What was you doing?
I really can't dance, so I was just a cool ass nigga for real. On the wall, watching everybody dance and shit. I wasn't really no dancer though.
Yeah, I respect that. So also speaking about Atlanta too, I ask my guests here that's, you know, from the real Atlanta, like, how did you feel about Omeretta's song? The Sorry Not Sorry.
I like it. I like it. She hard as hell.
She is.
I like it, man. She went up with it. For the city, she had to do it.
For sure.
But, you know, I love it.
Definitely. Do you feel like for out of towners that think like it's so many, Atlanta's so big, Georgia's big.
Right.
Like, does that bother you when people think that certain parts are considered Atlanta?
Nah, not for real. But I ain't gonna lie, yeah, sometimes niggas be like, they from the city, man. You ain't from the city, bro. You from where name them. So.
Yeah.
But, you know, I fuck with it because everybody make it like it's a whole community. Like, everybody stick together, they represent the city. So, shit,
Facts.
I can't be mad at that. But, yeah, sometimes I do. Like, bro, niggas ain't from the city for real. I'm from Fulton County for real. Like,
yeah.
But it's all good, though. It's all love.
For sure. Respect, man. Okay, so getting into cannabis, man, I see you smoking a nice little joint over there.
It's small, actually, for me.
Is it?
Yeah, it was Rush. So, my first blunt of the day.
What's the most weed you put into one blunt?
Man, really, all my blunts at least 5 to 7 grams every blunt.
Jesus.
Every blunt. But the biggest on road zips, ounces and shit. I be tripping, like, I don't have my times. I don't actually slow down on smoking, but
really,
man, I used to be tripping, like ounces, 2 ounces. I think we rode a cutie one time for 420 in the spot. Yep.
Damn. Is there ever a thing as being too high?
It is though, for real, cause sometimes I'll be like, damn, bro, I'm high as a motherfucker. Like, one of these recent interviews, I was just like hella high. And they asked me some shit. I don't know what the fuck I said. Like, damn, bro. Looking back on that shit, I'm like, man, I was high as a motherfucker.
That is too funny.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Recall the first time that you smoked. Like, what age was you? How was the experience? Like, did you have the giggles? Like, what was it like?
I was probably like, I think 11, 12. I started smoking because my step pops, he like rasta, so I came up in the rasta community for real. So everybody was smoking, niggas weren't hiding that shit. But my first time smoking shit, I was in the hood. I was high as hell, laughing all night. Like, man, what the hell? I was just too goddamn silly that day. But yeah, I remember that shit for sure. High as a motherfucker.
Word. So, wait, your peoples knew you was smoking, your mom and your...
Nah, Mom Dukes, hell no. Nah.
Okay.
I mean, at a certain, not 11, 12, because I really jumped off the porch at 6th grade.
Oh, shit.
I was 6th grade. Yep, so, but she really found out I was smoking probably like 7th, 8th grade. But she couldn't do nothing with me at that point. I was wide open, so...
What'd she say?
Man, she was tripping, man, for real. She used to, man, my mama don't play. Like, she cool. She come from that shit, so she know, like, everything I was trying to do and was doing, she already knew what the fuck was going on. So I couldn't hide it. It just got to a point, she just accepted it. She tried her best to, like, get me out of, like, the hood, all that shit. It really wasn't even on her. It was more on me. So I guess I got to a point, it was just too much for her to handle. And I wasn't listening. I was just going with my move. Yeah.
Now, with your stepdad being a part of that, you know, community, though, like, did he embrace it, or what did he say?
I mean, he loved it. He the reason I'm where I'm at, for real. Like, I would have never got into cannabis and indigenous hemp until he introduced that to me, for real. That was the culture, though.
Yeah.
Everybody, kids, man, all them smoking, man. Like, that was just the culture, for real. The bingies, that shit was lit, though.
Word.
It was an experience.
Definitely. Sure. So, with you building your brand, the Sharklato brand, would you say your family always, you know, supported and believed in it?
I mean, at one point, you know, cannabis was looked down upon, to other people. So they was like, hell nah, they wasn't fucking with it. Some of them wasn't. Like, my mom, she was, but she wasn't. She wanted the best for me. So,
of course.
You know, they was tripping about that shit for a minute, but it was just too big. Couldn't stop that shit.
For sure. I want you to talk about, like, you know, getting into that industry. I got a couple of buddies that's in it, and I know you've been doing it for a long time. I definitely watched a lot of your other interviews as well, too. But, like, let's talk about some hardships, getting into barriers to entry. You know, You know, being African American too. So let's talk about that.
I mean, it's hard. It was hard at the beginning, for real. You know, people went to jail, still in jail about that shit. So,
right.
You know, it's just, times has changed now, I would say. But it was hard, you know. The industry, they really don't want us, you know, us being us, they don't want us in that industry, for
Facts.
real. It's ran by some,
Facts.
But shit, we just had to knock the wall down and just keep going and let them know that we the forefront of this shit, for real. Y'all just on some corporate shit, but we really the niggas who putting this shit in motion, for real. Like getting it out to the world, and, you know, for real. But it was hard. It's still hard. Shit, it ain't easy.
Yeah.
But nothing worth having comes easy, so
Facts.
if you really want it, you gotta keep going.
Absolutely, man. I respect that. I respect it. Talk about some misconceptions when we talking about cannabis. What's some misconceptions? Because I would still say it's still a very like big amount of people that still kind of look at weed as taboo, something that should be done private, you know, kind of frowned down upon. So what's some misconceptions that you can address for us?
I mean, shit, you said it. For real, I don't know how to say it, but, you know, they frown upon the marijuana, which is natural from the ground, but they pump this other bullshit in us, like alcohol and prescription drugs and shit. So, you know, cannabis is actually very great for you. You know, I got people with autism and, man, all kind of fucking symptoms and, you know, disabilities, I would say. But marijuana is actually great for them. Kids who have seizures, all that type of shit. Like, it's good for them.
Word. I respect that. I respect that. Joe, we good? Okay. I respect that. I'm glad you brought that up too, because it's so many. It's always a random post where it's like a new study found that smoking isn't good for you. Yep. And, you know, but I feel like, man, I love the fact that, you know, it's so many different strands. You just got to find what's right for you.
They only saying that because they want to continue to make, you know, get rich off of us, off of the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They don't really want us waking up and knowing, like, oh, nah, this shit is actually good for us. Like,
right.
It's just some whole other shit going on.
For sure.
Political.
For sure. So, okay, for somebody that's getting into weed, somebody that's just getting into cannabis, how can they tell if something is good versus some bullshit?
I mean, it's basically on their preference, but you can actually look at it and tell there's some bullshit, or smell it like, man, what the hell? It's a lot of ways. I know it instantly. As soon as I smell it, you can blindfold me. I'm going to know, man, it's some bullshit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I like quality.
For sure. For sure.
Gotta be the best.
Definitely. Speaking of smokers, did you see Snoop Dogg's post where he said he stopped smoking? Did you fall for it, or did you?
Nah. He was high when he did it. All you gotta do is look at him. Man, he was high as a motherfucker when he did it. I knew that was cap. It's just branding. You know, it was a good marketing scheme.
No, it definitely was fire.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I seen other people retweeting like they gonna stop smoking. Man, y'all fell for the cap. That man ain't stopped smoking.
Facts.
Can't stop smoking.
Hell nah.
Nah.
We thought it was some medical shit for a minute. I'm like, nah, it's Snoop. That nigga gonna keep smoking no matter what the fuck it is. You know what I mean?
Gotta smoke.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to get into music now, but what passion came first? Was it cannabis? Was it music?
It's always been music, but I mean, it was all a part of it. Was the same to me, like cannabis and music, fashion, all that shit go together. So that's how I was brought up. So I mean, it wasn't. I can't even say music or cannabis. I would say cannabis first, though, for real, because I was introduced at a young age. I started rapping probably 14, 15 type shit, like fucking with the homies.
Okay.
In the hood.
For sure. And I'm sure just growing up in Atlanta too, like I feel like, you know, I'm from Ohio. Just put that out there.
Okay.
But I feel like growing up here, like I'm sure music was so second nature for y'all, like niggas young as fuck in the studio, and you know what I mean? Whereas other cities and places it's not like something that we think niggas could do, you know what I mean? So was it like that for you growing up here?
No, it wasn't, because I was actually in the studio with some of the biggest artists, like growing up, Schoolie, Rich Kids, T.I., Jerzy, shit like that. So it was like, I'm seeing this shit like, okay, my boy Keith Brown, he was one of the hottest artists for real.
Shout out to my man Keith.
it was just like me seeing that shit. I'm like, oh yeah, I can do that. So
Man.
shit, it wasn't like as hard as people think.
Yeah.
Cause they outside looking in, which I was inside. Like, okay, this how y'all do it. Okay, shit, let's get it. I can do that.
For sure.
So,
hell yeah.
that's what it was.
Speaking of T.I., man, we just celebrating 20 years of trap music.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, for sure. Trap music. Damn.
Right?
20 years.
That's crazy.
But I can see that.
I mean, me too. When you think about it, like, it's like, shit.
Because I was 15, 16, around that age. He was going crazy.
For sure. Okay, so who's on your Atlanta Mount Rushmore, man? Because T.I. said it's him, Gucci, Future, and Jerzy. Who's on yours?
Shit. Oh, man. Me. Goddamn Schoolie.
Okay.
T.I. for sure. Andre 3000.
Wow.
And who else would I say? I say, damn, Jeezy or Gucci. I don't know. One of them.
Okay.
For sure.
Hell yeah. I gotta ask your thoughts on the Verzuz battle too, man. With somebody just knowing the culture, like.
All right, that was crazy.
It was crazy. I'm like, as a fan, I didn't think it was gonna ever be nothing like
nah,
this.
That shit crazy. I don't know what the hell they got going on. That's crazy. But I couldn't have did it.
I feel you. A lot of people were saying that too.
Yeah, hell nah. Ain't no way. But you know, that's on them, so.
You don't think that showed growth or maturity on Jeezy's side?
I mean, it is, but I don't know. I don't want to say the wrong
Yeah,
shit.
I got you. I got you.
Because certain shit, I don't give a fuck. It ain't no coming back from certain shit.
Yeah.
Especially not no, I don't know.
I feel like, too, I'm going to say this. Like, one thing I can say that I respect about it, though, like, I love that both of them niggas still alive. We lost a lot of people, especially recently, to, you know, senseless gun violence and dumbass shit. So
sure.
I'm happy that they, you know, both
they
alive.
growing, for sure.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
They're
So
definitely on that grown man shit.
But I get it. I get it. So talk about your sound and your style.
I would say my shit is really on some different shit. I can't even pinpoint like my style. They say I sound a little T.I. I don't know, but my shit just kind of melodic. Then I rap. I just try to throw niggas off every 2 to 4 bars. I'm coming a whole nother way. You don't know how I'm finna come. So
For sure.
just I can't even pinpoint it.
Respect. Now, definitely, your music is definitely diverse. Definitely got a lot of music out there, too, for people that don't know. So, I already know just, you know, being a CEO, being an artist, and also, too, you a father.
Right.
So, balancing everything, like, how do you personally, like, stay sane and stay focused?
I mean, it's kind of hard, but at the same time, I know that I gotta stay focused, because if I don't, it's like hella, it's not gonna go the way that it should or could go. So I really, you know, just try to stay busy for real and spend more time on shit that really matters, like the kids,
Facts.
the business, the family, shit like that. That's what keep me sane.
Absolutely.
For real, grounded.
For sure.
Yeah.
What's some differences that you notice from raising boys and raising girls?
It's a big difference. Like my daughter, I won't even put my hands on her. I won't raise my voice to her. But my boys, I'm going aside they shit. I don't just, period. Like you gotta be, I don't know. It just how I guess I was brought up, or you gotta be strict on boys, but girls, you don't want to like just, you know, beat it out of them. You gotta be soft with them and gentle and shit, I guess. But the boys, you gotta be hard on them, cause it's easy for the boys to get in some shit for real. Like them niggas don't think. So you gotta beat it in them for real until they get it. The girls really ain't, you know, they on some chill, quiet shit. They might be on some sneaky shit, but you gotta give them the game. So
Facts.
I don't know. But the boys, we on their head, period.
For sure.
Cause it's so easy to get into some shit.
It
We
is.
see it every day. Which we was a kid too. I tell them, nigga, I was your age before you weren't never mine. So
Right.
I've been through all that shit that you doing. This the way to go about it. You know, so if they choose to listen, some do, but some don't. But I
Right.
get it though. But I gotta say it. So
Absolutely.
I be on their ass, man, because I don't want to see you know, them going down the wrong path, bro. It's so easy to get in trouble, man. That shit,
Facts.
you look up, you like, damn, bro, I gotta do this 30, 40 years for some stupid ass shit I just did in a second, like.
Right.
And then the opportunities is out here for these niggas to really take off and do some shit, cause them niggas hella smart. So, but you know, it's a whole nother subject. I can get deep in that.
No, I get it. I respect that though, man. I love any guy that's in their kid's life and really being active and shit too. You know what I mean? Being a real leader. So respect.
Yeah, I got a whole basketball team, a whole little group of kids.
Wow.
9th grade now. So
Okay.
kind of like they mentor, but they like my kids for real. So
That's
they
hard.
with me all the time. So.
That's hard, man. We need more of that.
Yeah.
For sure. Now I saw that you were a Gemini. I don't know if you into zodiac signs.
No, but I hear it.
All right. What's some toxic traits of a Gemini that maybe you've heard?
They say two-sided, I guess, like bipolar. I don't know. I heard so much shit, man. A narcissist, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
You know, one day you cool, one day you ain't. I don't know. I heard hella shit.
For sure.
I guess.
Do you agree with that?
I mean, in a way I do. Shit, cause some days I do need my time, my space. Shit.
I feel that.
Get tired. I'll be dealing with so much shit.
I'm
Some
sure.
days I do not want to hear about none of that shit. I don't care what it is.
Facts. I feel that. Okay, so going back into your products, talk about diversifying, you know, your catalog of things that you offer and what's next for the Sharklato brand.
Shit, right now I got the fan leaves, I got the gummies, I had the pens, I'm finna redrop the pens. I'm really just trying to elevate for real, man. Can't stay stagnant. I'm trying to work every one, but the right one.
Facts.
So, ain't no telling what's on the way. I might get a call tomorrow, hey man, we got this on the plate. If it makes sense, we doing it. I know I want to drop some water, like I got the name and all that. I got some new merch on the way, some real merch. Like I got into the fabric, the patterns, the dyes. So I really tapped into that. At first, I really wasn't into it like that. Not say I wasn't into it, I was just focused on other shit.
Yeah, I get it.
But now I got some shit on the way.
Nice. Hell yeah. So again, man, our keyword is progress. You know what I mean? You're very progressive. So how would you define our keyword progress? What does it mean to you?
Progress. What would I say? I don't know. I can't even say it right now. I'm so high. Let me see. I gotta think.
Or how have you progressed as a person?
Shit, by elevating, for real. I got more discipline. You know?
For sure. Need discipline.
For sure.
All right. Well, man, I appreciate you skipping class with me, man. This was dope.
No, for sure. Shout out to y'all.
Hell yeah.
Progress report, man. Big Shark, Young Marley, Mr. Sharklato, all that, man. Stay tuned. We got hella music on the way, new fashion, new merch, new pens, vapes, you know, all that.
For sure.
The Progress Report.